Alrighty, let's talk about struggling. And so, again, these videos are a little bit of support in between our sessions. And yes, part of life is to struggle. Can't get rid of it, can't avoid it. Let's learn to lean into it and not be so afraid of struggling. Now, life isn't meant to be like super duper easy. Going to the gym, you're going to have to push your body to get results. And that's really what life is about. So take a couple deep breaths. I know you're struggling right now because we're taking a lot of the old automatics away, adding in some new stuff. It's like taking your dominant hand away from you and having you use your non-dominant hand until it becomes stronger. So, can you do this? Can you struggle? I hope the answer is yes. Can you lean into it and be okay with moments of uncertainty, not knowing? Because to me, in those moments, brilliant. Because something new is starting to emerge. How many times have you done things just automatically without thinking? And that it was a habit, it was a style that you learned, maybe even in childhood. Isn't that fascinating? Maybe some of the stuff that you are asking yourself to get rid of now, to bring in new stuff, is new updated programs that hasn't fully wired into the mind yet. It's not necessarily automatics yet. And if you're uncomfortable struggling, you're going to go back to the old real quick and real fast. And to me, that's like sucking your thumb, going back and saying it's not my fault, but you know me well enough. Your life is, quote, your fault, positive or negative. So yeah, embrace struggling. It's part of life. We can't ignore it anymore. And it is a moment of new being presented. So when you're struggling, I almost want to ask you to kind of dress up and get excited about this and lean into it, go through it. In some sessions, we're going to really work on how to navigate through because a lot of times it's a roadblock, it's a veil, and a lot of people are uncomfortable. So when they come up to a roadblock, when they come up to a wall, they kind of run and hide. They turn left instead of continuing to move forward because what's on the other side of that is what you want. You may have learned to give up in childhood. I'll trace that back. You may have given up that you don't feel like you deserve more. Chase that into childhood. Because I see you and you deserve whatever you want. And I want to help you advance higher in your personal life. And then in other areas of your life, it will come up too. But you are pretty darn important, especially to yourself. So, yeah, we're going to sit here and say, I'm struggling. What's your point? Yeah, I'm struggling. What's your point about that? Because now that we're kind of sitting in it and kind of thinking about it, it may not be so scary. And in this moment, I'd like for you to remind yourself of your body's age. I've had a nervous disorder since 3, a lot of trauma. So I get it. I understand it. And even at my age now, with what I do for a living, I can still get triggered. But now I understand it. I can think through it because a trigger a lot of time is trauma. You go back to that traumatic moment. You're not your body's age. and it becomes a hot mess. So we'll work on keeping you present, keeping the automatics that you would normally do that never served you well. We're going to put them behind us and we're going to create new patterns, new mindsets, new thoughts. We're going to take the sabotager away also. Yeah. So right now, it's okay for you to struggle in whatever areas you're going to struggle. It is okay. And now that we know it's okay, now what are we going to do different? So thank you for watching these sessions in between, because after a while, it just gets easier. When I was young, and when you were young, you learned your ABCs. And that was pretty difficult. ABCs for a 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old to learn, that just seems a lot. But it was broke down and probably had some fun learning it. We forgot about that in adulthood. And now you and I are so successful with the ABCs that we don't even have to practice anymore. I want to get you to that space where you're more lighthearted, more positive, more energetically ready to roll up that sleeves and go through life, kicking ass and taking names and enjoying those rough moments for the success of the winner circle. So yes, you're struggling. Yes, it's okay. Now what are you going to do? And we will work on that in our next session. So take a couple deep breaths. Watch our last session, please. And if I haven't worked with you yet, all our sessions are on Zoom. They are recorded and gifted back to you. So you can actually practice and pay attention and get to know the real you that everybody else sees. And things that we don't like, it is our responsibility to change. And so I want to question the full 360 of you and see if you like what is happening in the 360 of you, in your business, career, finances, in your family. And once we start to break all that down and get rid of the limited beliefs that we're gifted at childhood, could you imagine just who you could be? Is it easy? It's worth it. It's completely 100% worth it. And so if you are worried if it's going to be easy or not, really what it is that am I capable of doing it is the real question. And in a session, I'll be able to look at that fear-based energy and get you through it because you are worth so much more. Thank you.